scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 216 pounds, Matt Riddle!
Well, apparently when Riddle heard we were coming to Wales, he thought we were going to Bikini Bottom.
Nonetheless, for Riddle, this started out with, defending the likes of his longtime buddy, the man who changed his career, Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes, who came back and went through everything with Seth Rollins. But now, after the interview that you conducted this past Monday night, Corey, things have got more personal than anything I've ever seen here in WWE.
I completely agree with you. The real fireworks didn't happen until after I left the room. It's an understatement to say that Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins detest one another.
We have seen for weeks officials struggling to stabilize the contempt that Riddle and Seth Rollins have for each other. Yeah, tonight the handcuffs are off.
This is a massive opportunity for Riddle to strike it out solo, make a name for himself, but it will not be easy.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Freakin Rollins!
Our ring announcer, Samantha Irvin, used to perform at Cirque du Soleil. I think Seth Rollins stole an outfit from her closet.
Straight out of the Rocket Man collection.
Nonetheless, Seth Rollins, guys, this match was supposed to happen at SummerSlam, right? But Riddle was not medically cleared after an attack by Rollins. And Corey, you've known Seth Rollins probably longer than anyone in WWE. Why this? Why this attack on Riddle week after week after week? What's his issue?
Once upon a time, we referred to Seth Rollins as the architect because Rollins is a master manipulator. And when I spoke to Seth earlier in the day, asked him for some insight into tonight's match, he said, Graves, the work is already done. I've already cut the string. Tonight, we watch Riddle unravel. It is all by design. Mind games on another level.
It's really interesting how this thing has developed because Seth actually provided some more insight earlier this week, basically talking about from day one that Riddle entered WWE, how turned off he was by how Riddle carried himself, that the words he would say. So it seemed like only a matter of time that this right here, this issue between Rollins and Riddle would explode.
You're absolutely right. That issue wasn't created out of thin air, Byron. That issue was created from truth.
But I also want to ask you about Rollins, and not just the Riddle situation, but this complete change in him, the character change, the way he looks, the way he approaches his match in the ring, this flamboyant style. What has got into Seth Rollins?
Rollins finally realized that he truly has become who he's always claimed to be, the best sports entertainer in the world today.
Riddle, he is wound tight.
That's exactly how Seth Rollins wants it.
And here we go, and Riddle and Rollins going right after one another. Matchup is underway at Clash at the Castle. Seth Rollins, who to this day will not stop talking about the fact that he wants an opportunity at the Undisputed Championship. Riddle will try to prevent him from ever getting there.
This is what happens when you ignite the fury of Matt Riddle. He is bringing it to Rollins.
Oh, Rollins bringing it to Riddle as well.
So Rollins has got to be careful. Rollins has to be cognizant. Even he is not going to outstrike Matt Riddle.
Well, Riddle's got to be careful, too. He doesn't get disqualified. He's been waiting for this match for a long, long time.
You're absolutely right.
And wait a minute. He got right in the face of official Rod Zapata. He even touched him, and Zapata obviously going to give some leeway in this match, but that distraction has allowed Rollins to attack outside, but Riddle turns things around.
This is what Seth wants. Seth wants to let Riddle implode. Seth knows he's in Matt Riddle's mind. He's under Matt Riddle's skin. Now Seth looks to finish the job.
Oh!
But Riddle not going to go down without the fight of Rollins' life.
And Riddle with a couple of gut wrenches now to Seth Rollins. Flinging Rollins around the ring. Riddle is a very dangerous man. You attack a man's family, you're going to get what you got coming to you. But Rollins is wily as they come, as you saw there.
Oh, it's not just attacking Riddle's family, attacking the career of Riddle, putting that career in jeopardy.
Listen, Rollins is betting on the fact that Riddle's coming into this match with tunnel vision, that Riddle is blind with anger, and Seth will use that against Matt Riddle.
Oh, and a knee by Riddle.
Given the opportunity.
Oh, and Riddle connecting with a senton now to Rollins, and again. Meanwhile, there's a cover by Riddle, hook of the leg, shoulders down, and a kick out. 62,296 WWE fans were still serenading us with Seth Rollins' entrance theme. A massive crowd here tonight in Cardiff. It has been an incredible event, and still to come, we've got the Undisputed Championship between Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre.
A match that both of these competitors will be watching very closely. We know Rollins has been extremely vocal about wanting an opportunity at that championship. Riddle could potentially earn one tonight.
Rollins had a match with Roman earlier this year. Riddle as well. And here's Riddle now, perhaps trying to get Seth in a triangle or some sort of submission hold and make Rollins tap.
Riddle needs to pass Rollins' shoulder underneath Seth's chin to really complete the triangle submission. And great power by the Visionary.
And dumping Riddle. And oh, wait a minute. Riddle hung on. Rollins hit the floor first.
Riddle keeping his eyes locked on Seth Rollins, looking to attack from the apron.
And Riddle caught by Rollins, and now Seth with Riddle up top, driving him into the barricade.
That was nasty. I don't think Riddle's getting up.
A barricade bomb, a version of Seth's buckle bomb.
Look at this. Watch the way Riddle's body contorts around the barricade. It's like whiplash effect. And this is what Rollins needed, a moment to re-strategize.
Exactly, and weather the early emotional storm of Riddle. Riddle came firing out of the blocks, but Seth Rollins has successfully settled things down.
It's an old cliche, but this is truly the case of Riddle playing checkers while Rollins is playing chess. That's how Rollins competes.
Meanwhile, Seth Rollins going to launch himself into Riddle, who bounces up over our announce table.
Riddle in a bad, bad way, and Rollins all too happy to continue pouring on the punishment.
Rollins believes he is the gatekeeper of our industry, believes Riddle is nowhere in his league.
Well, and Riddle, I think, has a healthy professional respect for what Rollins has accomplished. Riddle wants the spot that Seth occupies right now. Beyond that, Riddle can't stand the breath that Seth Rollins breathes.
There's no doubt, Corey. I mean, Seth Rollins has dominated this industry for a decade, right? Riddle's still trying to make a name for himself here in WWE. Yeah, sure, he's won a United States Championship and Tag Team title, but the sky's still the limit for Matt Riddle. Rollins just trying to establish dominance to make it continue. So maybe one day he does get that shot at the Undisputed Championship.
And Rollins is a guy who would rather not wake up in the morning than allow someone else to make their name at his expense.
Oh. Rollins takes down Riddle. Seth into the cover. Forearm right in the face. Forces Riddle to kick out.
Rollins immediately dropping bombs on Riddle, allowing no reprieve.
I'm not afraid to go up there. Y'all don't want to do that, okay? Get out of my face.
Our official Rod Zapata already in a testy mood. We saw Riddle get into his face earlier. Now he's dealing with Seth Rollins.
Well, he said he doesn't want to disqualify us, one of them, but he will.
He has to understand how high the tensions are between these two superstars.
Oh, goodness, Riddle firing back. Seth took a little too much time, and Riddle able to come out of it, miss wildly. Rollins now roll up. Shoulders are down. Does Seth have him? No, kick it two. Rollins
oh,
the face.
baby.
Riddle down and out. Cover again by Rollins. And a great cover by Rollins. It forced him to kick out. The way he wrapped the inside arm and leg didn't allow Riddle to go to the rope. Falcon Arrow now by Rollins. Cover. Hook to the leg again. Riddle at 2.5.
There's no doubt about it. Seth Rollins did his homework before this matchup, as he always does. And Seth Rollins is well aware of the gas tank possessed by Matt Riddle. Riddle can go all night. He will continue to fight until he simply can't fight anymore. Rollins needs to figure out a way to exhaust Riddle.
A changing landscape in WWE. You can feel it here tonight in Principality Stadium, Cardiff, Wales. 62,000 plus continue to serenade us with Rollins music. And Riddle with a boot to the face and an elbow as he tries to fight back into this match. Riddle now top rope, and Rollins makes him pay.
Riddle gingerly tried to ascend to the top, but Rollins was just a little bit quicker, and now Rollins with some plans of his own.
Rollins could be thinking about an inverted superplex. If this lands, it could be game over. Oh, Riddle able to fight out of harm's way for the moment.
Yeah, and it caused Rollins to lose his balance. And Riddle now back to the top rope. Set up to the apron. Oh, and a kick to the face.
Got Riddle right between the
I
eyes.
mentioned the game of chess. Rollins playing it magnificently here.
Riddle trying to
Struggle! Oh, goodness, right to the midsection.
Checkmate.
Cover Rollins, hooks the leg on Riddle, forces Riddle to kick, but driving the breath out of the lungs of Riddle and with this stop by Rollins.
Look at the height achieved by Seth Freakin Rollins before both boots stomping right into the sternum of the original Pro, nearly ending Riddle's night.
Riddle can feel the impact of that maneuver the longer this match goes on.
Riddle continuing to be punished by Seth Rollins here. Did you see a bit of frustration on the face of Rollins moments ago?
I think we did, but Rollins done a great job of using that frustration to become even more aggressive with Riddle.
Rollins may be growing mildly frustrated, but Seth knows what he's dealing with tonight. Seth Rollins knows this was not going to be an easy night. He's going to be in for a hell of a fight. And Riddle looking to make something happen, perched on the middle turnbuckle. Oh no.
On the top,
Way up top, superplex. Seth rolls through.
A Riddle reversal!
Rollins!
Fisherman Buster from Riddle!
incredible.
How did Riddle do that to Rollins? Usually Rollins comes off that superplex and turns it into a Falcon's Arrow. But tonight, Riddle able to counter into a Fisherman's Buster.
Seems to me that Riddle's not the only one who studied up before this matchup. Take a look at this. Rollins with the superplex, looking to roll through to the Falcon Arrow, but Riddle hooks Seth's leg before driving him down with a Fisherman Buster in the center of the ring. And Rollins slow to his feet, but still the first one up.
Riddle, though, unloading on Rollins.
This is the billboard example of the incredible gas take we always talk about when it comes to Riddle.
That flash knee by Riddle caught Rollins in the face.
You think he's done, you think he's on empty, and then Riddle does this.
Seth blocks. Roller coaster ride for both these superstars. Great throw by Riddle. And the veteran Rollins rolls under the bottom rope to try to get out of harm's way, but maybe not. Riddle with a kick.
Did you hear that?
No rest for the weary on the outside. Riddle.
Oh my goodness, a floating brawl at the second rope.
Whatever it takes right now, if you are Matt Riddle.
And now Rollins is the one trying to play defense, but maybe not. He's got Riddle hooked. Rollins looking for a pedigree, but Riddle able to counter. Into the bro to sleep. And Rollins. Oh, and a knee. Cover by Riddle for the win. Rollins kicks it too.
Wow. Wow. Here's the action earlier on. Rollins was thinking about a rolling elbow. Riddle a step ahead with a T-bone. And then a floating bro to the outside. Takes down the Visionary. The playing field is level once again.
Suffering a tremendous amount of punishment here. Bro to sleep almost cost Rollins as well.
Incredible string of offensive maneuvers delivered by Riddle, but we're seeing the resiliency of Seth Rollins on display as much as we've seen it from Riddle.
And Riddle up top now. Rollins in the drop zone. Matt Riddle may have Rollins where he wants him. Floating bro, but the knees are up to the spine.
Riddle took a hair too long making the climb, and here it comes!
Went for the stop. Riddle sidestepped. Standing switch by Rollins.
Riddle lands on his feet.
Riddle caught it.
Triangle!
Triangle in. Will Rollins tap to the triangle? Is Rollins gonna tap? Will Riddle put Rollins away?
The positioning is perfect in the middle of the rings. Rollins desperately needs to escape.
shoulders were down. He was able to get off.
And Riddle hooking Rollins' ankle, preventing Seth from lifting Matt off the mat.
Seth has nowhere to go. Seth may be fading. Riddle's got it in. Seth Rollins is fading. Riddle may win this match. Rollins may be out. Rollins with one last gasp effort, kicking Riddle in the face.
Desperate stomps create separation.
And looking. Oh, goodness! Bro Derek! The Bro Derek! That is Riddle's finishing move. Rollins cover. Riddle, did he get the shoulder up? He did. Riddle got the shoulder up at 2.
What a story that would have been. Seth Rollins defeating Riddle with his very own maneuver.
Riddle uses this to take out his opponents. It's called the Bro Derek. But again, the master manipulator, Seth Rollins, trying to beat Riddle in his own game.
There you see the frustration wash over the face of Seth freaking Rollins.
What a night, what a match, what a moment in history here tonight at Clash at the Castle. Both of these men are spent.
What kind of thoughts are flowing through the mind of Seth Rollins at this moment?
Could be thinking Phoenix Splash. We've seen him utilize it in the past. If it lands, it is over. Good night, Riddle.
Now, wait a minute. Rollins able to roll through. Riddle back to his feet. Catches Rollins as he came back up. Rollins with a kick to the face.
Riddle still standing. Oh! As is Rollins after that blow.
Riddle ducked underneath. Caught Rollins with a kick. Riddle finding a second right, but he ran into a right by Rollins. Blow to the back of the neck. Seth Rollins looking for the stomp. Riddle met him with a knee.
He caught Rollins, I believe, right in the center of his chest.
Oh, step up enziguri by Rollins.
Riddle!
How the hell? How is he still going?
I don't know. No clue.
Rollins just kicked him in the face. And now Riddle setting up Rollins. Rollins lands on his feet, hooks Riddle for the pedigree. Pedigree. Rollins with the cover. Is it enough to win? Riddle kicks out.
Watch this right hand
Bang.
from Rollins, right on the jaw of Riddle. Followed up by a second to the base of Riddle's skull. Rollins delivers the pedigree, and shockingly, Riddle survives.
And if you're Rollins, what do? Rollins has thrown everything in his arsenal at Riddle.
Don't you get Riddle? You're a loser. You understand me? You understand me? You're a loser. Your wife knew it. That's why she left you. These people know it, and your kids are gonna know it. You're a damn loser. You hear me?
Oh my goodness! Rollins just pissed off Riddle, and here comes Riddle, an emotional powder keg.
This could have been a fatal mistake by Seth Rollins.
Or it could have been an expertly laid trap by the architect, using Riddle's own anger against him.
The emotions of Riddle may have cost him there.
Rollins knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, Riddle's mentor, Randy Orton, who's out with injury.
Hey guys, Rollins is going to that place.
Rollins with the Orton draping DDT, rubbing salt in the wounds of Riddle.
Vintage Seth freaking Rollins.
Nothing is off limits in this match for Seth Rollins. Oh, you thought. Really?
Speaking of Randy Orton, the Apex Predator. Rollins went for an Riddle able to grab Rollins out of the air.
The rear naked choke submission is sunk in deep.
And
oh
Riddle
my God.
Just beating the hell out of Seth Rollins, pounding him in the back of the head.
Riddle is relentless.
Rollins is going to rue everything he said about Riddle and his family. Now making Rollins pay, pounding him off the announce table.
I feel like Riddle is just seeing red right now.
No.
Riddle's got to be careful, of course. Disqualification.
He doesn't care about the damn move.
Rollins, though, retreats, runs back into the ring, and a stomp! A stomp by Rollins! Wow! Rollins used Riddle's own emotion against him.
Riddle tried to contain it this entire match.
And he made a mistake. Riddle made a mistake. He let his emotions get the best of him, and now Seth Rollins is prepared to pounce.
Now is your time. Join the chorus and witness the revolution.
Oh, wait. Rollins to the second rope. Riddle back to his feet. Rollins with a stomp from the second rope. The master manipulator plays on the emotions of Riddle and picks up the win.
Here is your winner, Seth Freakin Rollins!
I hate to say it, but Seth Rollins outsmarted Matt Riddle tonight at Clash of the Castle.
Seth Rollins was like a great matador tonight because all Matt Riddle was a bull-seeing ring. Rollins expertly used Matt Riddle's own anger against the original bro, and the whole world